how Fulani took over political Hausa in the 19th century. So it's been long since these people have been oppressing people, right? Well, let's hear the story. The Fulani took over the political leadership of the Habe Hausa state in the early 19th century. The jihad that preceded this occupation was seen as a religious one as well as political. Othman Dan Fodio led the Fulani Jihad and took over the Hausa and established the popular Sokoto Caliphate with a political system that is centralized. He acted a new system of government by selecting leaders with the title of emir. To rule the caliphate, each of the emirs served Dan Fodio and his representative at Sokoto and Gwandu. The caliphate was divided into emirates and each was headed by an emir. The emir had the responsibility of making laws, enforcing them, and maintaining peace and order in the emirates. Each emir was assisted in the administration of the emirates of advisors. They were the waziri. He was the head of all the officials. The Galadima, he was in charge of the capital. The Mandawaki, he was the commander of the army. Dogari, he was the head of the police. Maji, he was in charge of treasury. Sakin Rua, head of fishermen, Sanki Fada, the head of the palace workers, and Sakin Power, the head of all butchers. Sokoto and Gwandu were the seats of the emirs. The emir of Gwandu headed the Western Emir Empire, while the emir of Sokoto headed the Eastern Empire. They appointed emirs in each of the emirates under their jurisdiction. Each emirate was divided into districts for administration, conveniences, and official known as Hakimi was usually appointed by the emir to administer the district. Village heads were appointed by the Hakimi to help in collection of taxes and maintain of law and order in the villages. Inclusion, the emirate system was a wholly centralized one, with the emirs possessing almost all the powers. He was an authoritarian ruler. So it's been long since these people has been forcing people to abide by them. It's been long they've been using tricks to rule over so many people. So now they want to use the same trick to rule over Nigeria. They want to use the same trick to collect Nigeria from us. They want to use the same trick to force people into dancing to their tunes. But they lie, because Nigeria is not longer the one they knew then. People are wiser now and civilization has taken over the whole world. So there is no way they can come and impose their so-called laws on Nigerians and expect Nigerians to abide by it. Hausa eyes were beginning to open. Nearly all emirs in the north were Fulanis. Governors were all Fulanis. All top government positions in the country were nearly all Fulanis. Both the Sultanates and Hausa were looking when all appointments were shared to Fulanis. Not really, not nearly all. It's all, my brother, it's all. They still see the Hausas as a conquered people, their slaves. God bless Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho, the second hero we have in the zoo. The Fulani is trying to do the same to Igbo land by using the so-called Igbo leaders to conquer our people and impose the emirate system of government on us, just as they did to Hausa people, even so parts Yoruba land. But God forbid we all rather die than allow it to happen, thanks to hip-hop. Someone said we were told that northern part of Hausa, not knowing Hausa, has been conquered by Fulani visitors. It is a big lesson to us. No one leave his house to visitor to manage to accept great things to happen. Only the owner can manage his properties, where all Fulani in Nigeria are visitors, pastoralists, and therefore they should park where Yoruba nation is a must. Hausa, wake up. Now it is still not too late. You and your people come help them. Okay, we also never had Hausa presidents in this continent called Nigeria. I stand to be corrected. Okay, I don't understand. Fulani will not allow Hausa to taste power. No one. They have surrendered their destiny to God. Hausa, sorry. There was a time in northern Nigeria that Hausa were enslaved totally until era of Dantata to Dangote. Either he did that so that his share of the money will remain to his family alone, or they killed him, framed suicide so that he will not expose them. That means Fulanis didn't have land in Nigeria. So tell them to pack their load and go back to their country. Futa, the Jalon. Wow, I don't really understand what that means. Someone said this house has when every Nigerians they enjoy their ways of life before just they go down slowly because of unity. When every Nigerian agreed, but make them know what God Almighty go soon show una the way out. Colonialism have since been abandoned by their entire health as man's humanity to come. Why is Nigeria ancient colonialism still allowed to fester till date? That is the question. I don't know why people are allowing all these Fulanis to take over Nigeria the way they are doing. They believe that they are superior and no one can take Nigeria away from them. They believe Nigeria belongs to them. Just the way they conquered the Hausas then in the 19th century, they thought they can still do it in this 21st century. They have something else going into their brain because Nigeria is no longer the one they know. Nigeria is now wiser than they thought. There is no way they can take Nigerians from the people that Nigeria belongs to. Today, Hausa seem to be survivants to the Fulani. Whoever woke up in 4 p.m. wake up late. Only the southern and Nigeria still have chance, but for the north, it is too late. Hausa, arise and fight them. Don't sit down and look. Exactly. Like, let them sit down and look and allow those barbarians to take over their lands and take over their country, just like they have done to people of Zamfara and Jos, so on and so forth. There is no way we are going to allow these people to take over this country from us because Nigeria belongs to us. They are visitors and they will soon go back to where they came from, no matter what they do. If they like, let them continue trying so hard to take away what does not belong to them. God Almighty knows that what does not belong to you does not belong to you. There is no way you are going to take what does not belong to you, and God is going to allow you to do that, except God is not on the throne, and all the prayers of the people they have killed and all the bloods of the innocents they have shed will not allow them to have peace in this country until they go back to their country. You can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.